Hello students, this is Ejaz Sir's Maths Academy and I am Ansar Sir. Today we are going to continue our lecture on, my lecture on clauses. We studied the two types of noun clauses in the previous class. Today we are going to study the remaining three types. So the third type of noun clauses, type 3, is called noun clause as the complement of the verb. Noun clause as the complement of the verb. The first type was called noun clause as the object of the verb. Second was noun clause as the object of the infinitive. And this third type is noun clause as the complement of the verb. See, in English we have two words which are pronounced as complement. One is complement. This complement is praise, extolment, eulogy, extolment, applause, okay, and so on. Tarif, prashansa, and on greeting cards people write with best compliments from. This I, and we have another complement complement. So here we have E. This complement means that which completes. That which completes something. Which completes the incomplete thing. I can say laddu is the or gulab jamun is the complement of my food. It completes my food. So anything which completes the sentence meaning is here it is complement. So we will not go into the details because the complement is not our topic today. I only explain because it's given here. Noun clause as the complement of the verb. And remember the verbs which will be followed by complements are mostly is, am, are, was, were, appear, seen, become, and so on, etc. And so on. We should not say etc. It's on so and so on. So these words are followed by complement. Let me zoom it. This proportion is okay. I think you can see it clearly. So noun clause. Example number 1. We know the previous two types also were very easy. Shall I revise those two types? See, type 1 was type 1. In type 1, what did we do? Whenever a subordinator is preceded by a verb, whether the verb is in the present tense or past tense or future tense, whatever may be the tense of the verb, we are not concerned with the tense of the verb. We are not concerned with the tense of the verb. We are not concerned with the tense of the verb, whatever may be the tense, but if the subordinator is preceded by the verb, here it will be a subject. So verb will be followed by a subordinator, then subordinator plus whatever comes after it will be the subordinate noun clause. Understood? Whenever a subordinator is preceded by a verb, it is and verb plus whatever comes before that is the main clause. If you want to make the last minute revision, you can use this trick. Okay, it's a shortcut to success here. Subordinator, and we know what subordinators are. All WH questions are subordinators. All WH questions. So all WH questions. What are WH questions? Who, what, where, which, how, who, whom, whose, and so on. All WH questions are subordinators. Then if, whether, that. Okay, these are subordinators. We have already studied this. I have already taught these things to you in the previous lecture. Only to maintain the continuity of the lecture, I am revising these things for you. So, its subordinator preceded by a verb is always an example of noun clause. For example, she decided that she would work hard. She decided that she would work hard. Do I need to zoom it further? Yeah, it's now okay. All WH questions are subordinators if, whether, that also are subordinators. There are other subordinators also, but in noun clause, these subordinators almost always these subordinators will be there. Any one of these. So see, she decided that she would work hard. So here we all know where the subordinator, what word the subordinate, that is the subordinator. Okay, see, that is the subordinator, and it is preceded by, before this subordinator we have the word decided, and what is decided? It is verb. It is a verb. So whenever subordinator is preceded by a verb, we say that means subordinator plus whatever comes after it is subordinate noun clause. And if you have any doubt, you have to ask question by what? Ask question by what to the main clause. What did she decide? What did she decide? And the answer will be given by the noun clause. What did she decide? She decided that she would work hard. What did she decide? That she would work hard. Okay. And okay. Then the next thing is, so this verb decided is a verb, and it has come before the subordinator. So this is noun clause, and she decided is the main clause. Okay, I will give you another example. No. Okay, I will give you another example. Actually, we have to move further also. This was example number 1. Another example, example number 2. I know what you do not know. I know what you do not know. So where is the subordinator here? What is the subordinator? We know all WH questions are subordinators. Therefore, what also is a subordinator? And which part of speech has come before it? The word know, and we all know that the word know is a verb. So I know will be the main clause, and that you do not know is subordinate noun clause. Okay, it is subordinate noun clause. Remember what means the word, this subordinator is always a part of the subordinate clause. I know is the main clause. What you do not know is the subordinate noun clause. And why do we say that it is noun clause? How do we know? So the shortcut trick is, first of all we always see the subordinator, and we see the word which comes before the subordinator. If this word is a verb, then we easily know that subordinator plus whatever comes after it is the noun clause. Okay, so that was the first type. Pause the video and note down the shortcut trick. I can give you many examples. I can give you hundreds of examples of this type, but it would be useless because you have already understood. I hope that you understood it. Now I will revise type 2 for you, and then we will move further. Okay, I am going to erase these things. Till that time I will pause the video. Now see, this is type 2. We have already studied these two types. This is your revision. So in type 2, if the subordinator is preceded by the infinitive, TO2 plus the first form of the verb, TO2 plus the first form of the verb, first form is present tense, TO2 plus first form of the verb, and do you know TO2 plus first form of the verb is called the infinitive? Infinitive. So if we find an infinitive before the subordinator, then subordinator plus whatever comes after it will be subordinate noun clause. It will be subordinate noun clause, and whatever comes before it will be the main clause. For example, they wanted to know They wanted to know why Ansar sir killed the dog. They wanted to know why Ansar sir killed the dog. Always remember, if you are in a doubt whether it is a noun clause or not, ask a question to the main clause by what? What did they want to know? What did they want to know? And the answer will be given by the noun clause. Why Ansar sir killed the dog? This was which they wanted to know. So now see, what we are going to do is, here we all know this word why is the subordinator. It is a WH question, and with what has come before the subordinator? So to know has come, and we all know to know is infinitive. 2 plus V1 is infinitive. So this is the infinitive. To know is infinitive. And why is the subordinator? So subordinator plus whatever comes after it will be subordinate noun clause. It will be subordinate noun clause, and whatever comes before it will be the main clause. This is the main clause. Okay. So what are we going to do? We will first look at the subordinator, and then our attention must go on to what is given before the subordinator, whether there is a verb or there is an infinitive. If there is any verb before the subordinator, then also subordinator plus whatever comes after it will be the noun clause. Or if subordinator is preceded by, or if we find the infinitive before the subordinator, then also subordinator plus whatever comes after it will be the noun clause. Understood? Let us have another example. This another example. See, they wanted to know why Ansar sir killed the dog. Let it be he. He decided to do what he was ordered to do. He decided to do what he was ordered to do. He decided to do what he was ordered to do. Okay, there was a person, there was a boy, and somebody had given an order to him to do something. So the boy decided to do what he was given, what he was ordered to do. So in this sentence, where should our attention first go to? So our attention should first go to this word what. And we know that this word what is a subordinator here. Why was the subordinator? So this what is the subordinator. And see what has come before the subordinator. So this is to do. To do has come before the subordinator, and to do is the infinitive. This is 2 plus V1. 2 plus V1 is the infinitive. So this what he was ordered to do is subordinate noun clause, and he decided to do is the main clause. He decided to do is the main clause. And you can ask question by what? What did he decide to do? What did he decide to do? The answer will be what he was ordered to do. जो उसे बोला गया था करने के लिए. Here what means जो, है ना, जो उसे. He decided to do, उसने decide किया करने का. What he was ordered to do, जो उसे करने के लिए बोला गया. यहाँ what का मतलब क्या नहीं है. What means जो. He decided to do, उसने decide किया करने का. What he was ordered to do, जो उसे order दिया गया था करने के लिए, वो decide किया. Okay, so this is our revision. This was our revision, type 1 and type 2. Let's now proceed to study type 3. We have already written the heading. Let's proceed. I am going to erase this and we'll move further. Let us see the examples. Example number 1. The good news is that 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 we'll get we will get a vaccine for COVID-19 soon. The good news is that we will get a vaccine for COVID-19 soon. This is our question. Okay. Is it two? No, it's okay. The good news is that we will get a vaccine for COVID-19 soon. Okay, I am framing my own questions. So what's our job? What's our daily habit? We first of all look for the subordinator. We always look for the subordinator first. And now see which word has come before the subordinator. Is has come. And this is in our list. These are the certain words which are followed by a complement. So here this is, it's a simple thing. If you find any of these words before the subordinator, you will understand that we will get a vaccine for COVID-19 soon is subordinate noun clause. This is subordinate noun clause, and whatever comes before it is the main clause. The good news is the main clause. Understood? We saw the subordinator and उसके पहले हमको is दिखा. Okay, and is हमारी list में है. Now we will see. See, I could have written the answer in detail, but I am following the shortcut. I am just underlining or making the box and writing down. This is the answer. In the exam, you will not do this. You will have to write MAINC main CLAUSE main clause dot dot colon marks. The good news is. Then below that line you will write subordinate noun clause colon marks that we will get a vaccine for COVID-19 soon. You will write 2 lines. I am just underlining so as to save time. But you will have to write the complete answer. And I have taught how to write the complete answer in the previous lecture. Okay, on lecture 1 on clauses. See the second example. Now I will make a question on seem or on appear, or let it be on seem. It seems that she is sad. It seems that she is sad. It seems that she is sad. Where will our attention go first? So we will see that. What is that? It is a subordinator. That is a subordinator. All WH questions and if, whether and that are subordinators for noun clause most of the times. So it seems is the subordinator. That is the subordinator. And subordinator के पहले क्या आया? Seems आया. अगर आप ये भी सोचो कि seems is a verb, तो भी आपका काम जम गया, है ना? Subordinator के पहले verb आया. Is भी क्या? Is also is a verb. Subordinator के पहले verb आया. And we have already studied this in type 1. So अगर किसी को complement of the verb का meaning नहीं भी समझता है, तो ये याद रख लेना subordinator के पहले verb आ गया, तो it is noun clause. Now see, we will write it seems. It seems is the main clause, and that she is sad. That she is sad is subordinate noun clause. I will give you one more example to you, and then I will give examples for practice because you should learn how to give the answer. The number 3. Is it visible? Everything visible to you? Yeah, good. Now let us have an example on was. Or on are. Let it be an example on are. They are what their parents have made them. In the previous lecture, at one place I should have written Ansar sir. So by mistake I wrote Ansar sirs in plural, and I did not know it. When I watched the lecture later on after uploading on the YouTube, I came to know that I had written Ansar sirs plural by mistake. So they are what their parents have made them. वो लोग वही है जो उनके माँ बाप ने उनको बनाया है. माँ बाप ने गुंडा मवाली बनाया तो वो बन गए, माँ बाप ने अच्छे व्यक्ति बनाया तो वो बन गए. So they are what their parents have made them. So where will we see first? What is the subordinator? उसके पहले क्या है? R है. अगर हम R को verb समझ ले तो भी काम जम जाता है. अदरवाइज हमको मालूम है R के बाद जो भी आएगा वो कॉम्प्लीमेंट होगा. So we will write they are, है ना, सबऑर्डिनेटर के पहले R आ गया ना, R हमारी लिस्ट में है. So this is the main clause. They are is the main clause. And what their parents have made them, what their parents have made them is subordinate noun clause. It's subordinate noun clause. Okay, so I hope that you understood from these examples you can learn a lot, and I will give you some more examples for practice. Okay, practice makes a person perfect, but nobody is perfect in the world. Then why do we practice? Hope never dies. I'll pause the video and I will write down the examples for you. Okay, I need some space to write the questions. These are 3 examples. I will give you two or more examples for practice, and then we'll move on to type 4. So here we are. Example number 4. For your practice, you will write down the answer and you will send this answer to me as an assignment on my WhatsApp number. Okay, I have already given my WhatsApp number to all my students. I cannot make it public on YouTube, otherwise I will receive messages from many places, and it would be too burdensome for me. Now see, it's number 4, example number 4. I will give you an example from Ren and Martin. Life is what we make it. This is an example from Ren and Martin. Actually, I have lost my Ren and Martin for a long time. Actually, I wanted to have 1 or 2 reference book with me, so as to give you plenty of examples. But the sad thing is that in my room, in my house, there is not a single grammar book which will have plenty of examples for your practice. Otherwise, I wanted to give you at least 10 examples of each type. So that would have given you better practice. But there is no book, so I have to frame my own questions and whatever I remember from Ren and Martin, and on that basis I am teaching. Okay, I am taking some examples from Ren and Martin which are in my mind, and I am making the other questions, other sentences on my own. Actually, there should have been a book, but it is COVID-19. We can't move out much. That's why. See, life is what we make it. So you will do it. Number 5. We become what we behold. What we behold. What is the meaning of the word behold? See, S-E-E-C. We become what we see. अगर अक्षय कुमार की मूवीज देखेंगे तो बहुत सारी लड़ना झगड़ना फाइट करना कराटे सीख जाएंगे, है ना. जैकी चैन का मूवी देखेंगे, और अगर सलमान खान का मूवी देखेंगे तो शर्ट उतारना सीख जाएंगे, है ना. बॉडी बिल्डर्स लोग जितने भी एक्टर्स हैं बॉडी वाले सब शर्ट उतारते हैं. तो वी बिकम व्हाट वी बिहोल्ड. जो हम देखते हैं हम वही बन जाते हैं, है ना. सो वी बिकम व्हाट वी बिहोल्ड. बिहोल्ड इज सी. जो हम देखते हैं वो हम बन जाते हैं. मींस इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन आवर सराउंडिंग आल्सो. अनदर एग्जांपल, we can write is appear wala. It appears that the man, it appears that this lady is mad, insane. It appears that this lady is mad. Appear, seem, become. So we have written appear, become, seem. We have done the example done an example on seem. So life is what we make it. I am what I wanted to become. Today I am what I wanted to become. But okay, these are your examples. The problem is who will set the things right. The problem is who will set the things right. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि सब वो कौन सब चीजों को सॉल्व कर देगा, सही कर देगा. ठीक है. आई होप 4 examples are sufficient for you to understand the concept. We will now proceed to study type 4. We will now study the 4th type of noun clauses. Okay. It's okay. The type 4 of the noun. You will solve these examples on your notebook and send the photo to me as a message on WhatsApp if you want to send. Otherwise, you are free to do whatever you want to do. See, now it is type 4. I am not taking you into very great details of clauses. Okay, whatever I am teaching is exam oriented. This will help you in the 9th standard, in the 10th standard, in the 11th standard as well as in the 12th standard board exams. Means 10th and 12th board exams and 9th and 11th standards also. Because 9, 10th, 11, 12, these 4 classes do not ask you to go into great details. This is exam oriented and this will definitely help you in the exam. So, noun clause as the object of the preposition. Object of the preposition. So, noun clause as the object of the preposition. And you know what prepositions are. Okay. We will have a separate lecture on prepositions. In, on, at, for, from, by, up, down. I am not going to write the entire list, I will write only the necessary ones, important ones. Into, and, in, on, at. Okay, alright. Any other preposition? Under. And tell me the difference between among and between. Among and between. So between is used for 2 persons or places or things. There is a dialogue going on between Mr. A and Mr. B. Only 2. But among, distribute the sweets among all the students. So among is used when there are more than 2. And between is used only for 2. And what is the difference between under and beneath? Under means you are below a certain thing and that thing touches you. That thing touches you. You may be under your blanket during the winter. You may be under the blanket. Under the blanket means you are below and the blanket is on you, but the blanket touches you. And beneath means you are below. I should not say below actually. Beneath means there is something above you that does not touch you. That does not touch you. People, you may be beneath a tree. Beneath a tree means the tree is over you, but the tree does not touch your head. Okay. Under, touch. Beneath, does not touch. Under, beneath, and in and into. In and into. In is already in. Into is going from outside to inside. The cat jumped into the swimming pool. On is already on. Upon is going from lower level to higher level. So these are between, among, beneath, and so on. And so on. Because it would be a long list if we keep on writing down. So here in this type, before a subordinator, we will find a preposition. Before a subordinator, we will find a preposition. For example, see, example number 1. Listen carefully to whatever I am going to say. Listen carefully to whatever I am going to say. Listen carefully to whatever I am going to say. In this sentence, what is our daily habit? What are we habituated to do in clauses? We first find the subordinator. Okay. So whatever is the subordinator, because it is a WH question, it is a subordinator. And what has come before the subordinator? TO2 has come. And we know this, the word to, this referred to is a preposition. 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 शन के पहले जो आता है उसको जोर से पढ़ते. Organization, operation, examination. So preposition. So this is the preposition, and what will be our answer then? Listen carefully to. Listen carefully to is the main clause, and whatever I am going to say is subordinate noun clause. How easy है ना. नाउन क्लॉज कैसे पहचानते हैं अपन? आई विल रिवाइज. हम एक बार शॉर्ट में फास्ट रिवीजन करेंगे फिर, और नहीं वो लेट हो जाएगा. नंबर टू, योर सक्सेस डिपेंड्स ऑन how hard you work. Your success depends on how hard you work. Your success depends on how hard you work. Where is the subordinator? How is the subordinator? और उसके पहले क्या आया? Preposition. It is a preposition. And how is the subordinator? But remember, to understand this, you must have at least the basic idea on prepositions and verbs. Okay. Your success depends on how hard you work. So your success depends on is the main clause, and how hard you work is subordinate noun clause. Subordinate noun clause. See example number 3. Systematically note down whatever he says. Systematically note down whatever he says. Down is a preposition of place. So subordinator क्या है? What is the subordinator? उसके पहले क्या आया? Preposition आया. Down is a preposition. See, you must have at least the basic idea about prepositions. Otherwise, you will say, I have joined the tuition only in the 10th standard and I don't know anything. Then it would be a very difficult thing, है ना. 8 दिन का 10 दिन का खाना एक साथ नहीं खा सकते. उसी तरह बहुत दिन का, कोई बोले हमने 9 साल तक पढ़ाई नहीं की, अभी पहली बार पढ़ रहे, तो it would be a very difficult thing. Still, if you have any difficulty, do send me a message. I will help you. Number 4. So systematically note down is our main clause. कैसे पहचाने हमने? सबऑर्डिनेटर के पहले preposition आ गया. ठीक है. Systematically note down, and whatever he says is subordinate noun clause. Systematically note down whatever he says. Your success depends on how hard you work. So these are the examples on preposition. Okay. Now it's type 5, and our heading is noun clause as the subject of the verb. The verb means actually the transitive verb. Noun clause as the subject of the verb. We know what a subject is. Any noun or pronoun or noun clause which comes before the verb is called a subject. Subject comes before the verb. So here noun clause will be the subject of the verb. Subject of the verb means verb के पहले noun clause आएगा, बाद में verb आएगा. और अगर ऐसा heading होता तो noun clause. What was type 1? हमारे टाइप 1 का नाम क्या था? नाउन क्लॉज एज द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द वर्ब. ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द वर्ब यानी वर्ब के बाद नाउन क्लॉज आएगा, वर्ब के बाद सबऑर्डिनेटर आएगा, है ना. दैट वाज ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द वर्ब. नाउन क्लॉज बिहेव्ड एज द ऑब्जेक्ट. हियर द नाउन क्लॉज विल बिहेव एज द सब्जेक्ट. इट विल कम बिफोर द वर्ब. नाउन क्लॉज अगर सब्जेक्ट है इसका मतलब वो वर्ब के पहले आएगा. नाउन क्लॉज अगर ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द वर्ब है मतलब वर्ब के बाद में आएगा. ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द इंफिनिटिव यानी इंफिनिटिव के बाद आएगा. ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द वर्ब यानी वर्ब के बाद आएगा. ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द प्रीपोजिशन यानी प्रीपोजिशन के बाद आएगा. ऑब्जेक्ट यानी बाद में आएगा, सब्जेक्ट यानी पहले आएगा. लेट अस सी नाउन क्लॉज एज द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द वर्ब. एग्जांपल नंबर 1. Is the video on? Yeah. So it's why he committed Why he committed matricide is unknown. What is matricide? Matricide is the murder of mother. Okay, matricide का मतलब क्या होता है? साइड इज मर्डर है ना, सुइसाइड. सो मैट्रिसाइड यानी मम्मी का खून कर देना. पैट्रिसाइड इज फादर्स मर्डर. पैट्रिसाइड फादर्स मर्डर, पापा का खून कर देना. सोरोरिसाइड सिस्टर का खून कर देना. फ्रैट्रिसाइड ब्रदर्स मर्डर, भाई का खून कर देना. ओके. अक्सोरिसाइड हस्बैंड्स मर्डर. कुछ नॉवेल्स में हुआ है, एक औरत ने अपने हस्बैंड को मार दी. नॉवेल्स में, रियल लाइफ में भी हुआ होगा. एंड मैरिटिसाइड नॉट मैट्रिसाइड, मैरिटिसाइड इज द मर्डर ऑफ मैरिटिसाइड. जेनोसाइड a large number of people, एक साथ बहुत सारे लोगों को मार डाले, तो that is genocide. Adolf Hitler murdered nearly 60 lakh Jews, 60 lakh people, genocide. And we have suicide. Then suicide is self, खुद की जान ले लेना. Then I should not write about pesticides, germicide, and in science you have studied spermicides. Okay, germicide, pesticide and fungicide. Side is murder. Okay, let's come to business. Why he committed matricide is unknown. क्यों उसने अपनी माँ का खून कर दिया, नहीं मालूम. So here see, this is the verb and this is the subordinator. ये टाइप सबसे अलग है. This type is very different from other types. The subordinator has come first. Actually the noun clause has come as the subject here. So ये is है. अब noun clause क्या है इसमें, तो देखो, why he committed matricide, क्यों उसने अपने मम्मी को मार डाला. This is subordinate noun clause. ये noun clause है. And is unknown, this is the main clause. And if you have any difficulty in identifying whether it is noun clause or not, ask a question to the main clause by what, what is unknown, क्या चीज नहीं मालूम, तो उसने अपने मम्मी को क्यों मारा, वो नहीं मालूम. What is unknown, क्या नहीं मालूम. Why he committed matricide is not known, is unknown. समझ गए. Example number 2. So whenever you are in a doubt whether it is a noun clause or not, किसी भी noun clause को पहचानने के लिए क्या करना, अगर noun clause है या नहीं ये पहचानना है, तो main clause को what से question पूछना. What is unknown, क्या नहीं मालूम, तो उसका आंसर कौन देगा, noun clause उसका आंसर देगा. क्या नहीं मालूम, उसने मम्मी को क्यों मारा, ये नहीं मालूम. See example number 2. When he will return is a mystery. Mystery is a secret, रहस्य. When he will return is a mystery. कब वो आएगा है एक रहस्य, मालूम नहीं. So here when is the subordinator, और हम क्या लिखेंगे यहाँ देखो, when he will return, this entire thing will be subordinate noun clause. कंफ्यूज मत होना. एंड सी ये नाउन क्लॉज कहां पर आया, सब्जेक्ट की जगह पर आया, और इज क्या है, वर्ब है. ठीक है, तो वर्ब के पहले आया इसीलिए तो उसको सब्जेक्ट बोल रहे हैं. व्हेन ही विल रिटर्न, ये है नाउन क्लॉज. इज अ मिस्ट्री, ये है रहस्य. सो दिस इज द मेन क्लॉज. नंबर 3, एग्जांपल नंबर 3. that you murder, खून, मर्डर वही दिख रहा है सर आपको. that you prepared the food that you made the tea, that you should say this. That you should say so surprises me, or we can say that you hate me troubles me. So that you should say so, that you should say so surprises me. That you should say so, कि तुम ऐसा बोल रहे हो मुझे आश्चर्य होता है. That you should say so is subordinate noun clause. मैं ये noun clause पूरा इसलिए लिख रहा हूँ कहीं आप ऐसा ना समझो कि गलती से सर ने इसको noun clause क्यों लिख दिया तो main clause है. No, it is noun clause, noun clause, noun clause, and that is the subordinator. That क्या है? Subordinator है. Surprises me is the main clause. Main clause. Number 4. What we do today will shape our future. What we do today will shape our future. So what we do today is subordinate noun clause. What we do today is the subordinate noun clause. कैसे पहचाने हमने? क्योंकि यहाँ subordinator पहले आ गया है ना. किसी और टाइप में subordinator पहले आता ही नहीं. subordinator पहले आ गया, हम समझ गए ये क्या है. तो ये क्या है? नाउन क्लॉज है. आप बोलेंगे सर ये एडवर्ब क्लॉज भी तो हो सकता है, कोई ये एडजेक्टिव क्लॉज भी तो हो सकता है. अगर आपको लग रहा है देखो सबऑर्डिनेटर पहले आ गया तो समझ जाना है हो सकता है ये नाउन क्लॉज हो. लेकिन रिमेंबर सबऑर्डिनेटर पहले कब आता है? कभी एडवर्ब क्लॉजेस में भी सबऑर्डिनेटर पहले आ सकता है. अभी एडवर्ब क्लॉज है या नहीं है इसका कंफ्यूजन क्लियर करने के लिए इसको व्हाट से क्वेश्चन पूछना. हमेशा मेन क्लॉज को व्हाट से क्वेश्चन पूछना. अगर आपके व्हाट के क्वेश्चन का आंसर इसने दे दिया तो समझ जाना ये नाउन क्लॉज है, ये एडवर्ब क्लॉज हो नहीं सकता, एडजेक्टिव क्लॉज हो नहीं सकता. तो आप इसको व्हाट से क्वेश्चन पूछो. व्हाट विल शेप आवर फ्यूचर? क्या चीज हमारा फ्यूचर बनाएगी, अच्छा शेप देगी, फ्यूचर भविष्य को अच्छा शेप देगी, भविष्य को सुधारेगी. व्हाट विल शेप आवर फ्यूचर? क्या हमारा भविष्य सुधारेंगी? तो व्हाट वी डू टुडे, जो हम आज करते हैं वो हमारा भविष्य सुधारेंगी. तो अगर आपके व्हाट का आंसर इसमें मिल जाता है तो समझ जाओ ये नाउन क्लॉज है. तो पहली पहचान क्या है? सबऑर्डिनेटर खुद पहले आ गया तो समझ जाना नाउन क्लॉज है. और अगर डाउट लगे तो व्हाट से इसको क्वेश्चन पूछना. व्हाट विल शेप आवर फ्यूचर? क्या चीज हमारा भविष्य का शेप बनाएगी? तो आंसर मिलेगा व्हाट वी डू टुडे, जो हम आज करते हैं उसी से हमारा कल बनेगा, फ्यूचर बनेगा. सो दिस इज द मेन क्लॉज. आई होप आपको कहानी समझ में आ रही होगी. लेट्स नाउ सी 4 एग्जांपल्स हो गए ना, और 5वां एग्जांपल बनाऊं. क्या लिख लिया हमने? व्हेन लिख लिए, व्हाई लिख लिए है ना, व्हाई व्हेन वेयर वाला लिख लेते है ना. वेयर वाला एक एग्जांपल लिख लेते, ये हटा लेता. दिस इज ओनली जनरल नॉलेज. तो वेयर वाला एक एग्जांपल लिखता हूँ. कितने मिनट्स का लेक्चर हो गया? 43. 2 मिनट्स में निपटा देते. नंबर 5. और ये काम करता हूँ होमवर्क. दिस इज होमवर्क. Where she has gone is not known to anybody. Where she has gone is not known to anybody. Number 6. Where हो गया. आप क्या बनाते हैं? What, who, how. How का कर लेते हैं. How you will remember this? How you will remember this is the greatest problem. Is the greatest problem. It is the greatest. How you will remember this is the greatest. Is the greatest trouble, mystery, problem. Problem लिख लेते हैं, जाने दो. So how you will remember this is the greatest problem. आप आंसर लिख लोगे. Number 7. How, why, who वाला लिखते ना. who का नहीं लिखते. That चलो होमवर्क ज्यादा भी नहीं होना चाहिए. Why, when, which वाला लिख लेते हैं ना. नहीं लिखते. 6 examples are sufficient. Let me give you examples of mixed type. In this way, I think I have taught you. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अब मैंने आपको नाउन क्लॉजेस की 5 टाइप्स जो हमारी है वो मैंने आपको समझा दिया हूँ. ठीक है. इन दिस वे वी हैव स्टडीड द 5 टाइप्स ऑफ नाउन क्लॉजेस. एक्चुअली देर आर सम मोर टाइप्स बट दे आर नेवर आस्क्ड इन द एग्जाम. दैट्स व्हाई वी विल नॉट वरी अबाउट देम. मेरे पास मार्च 1996 से रिकॉर्ड है, हिस्ट्री है पूरा, क्लॉजेज और कौन कौन सा ग्रामर अपने महाराष्ट्र स्टेट बोर्ड में आया है उसका बोर्ड एग्जाम का, तो उसमें नहीं पूछते. फिर उसके बाद देखो 5 टाइप्स हमारी हो गई है. अब मैं आपको कुछ होमवर्क देना चाहता हूँ जिसमें अलग अलग टाइप्स के एग्जाम्पल्स हो. ओह टाइम तो हो गया. ओके, आई वॉन्टेड टू गिव यू मेनी एग्जाम्पल्स बट टाइम डज नॉट परमिट मी टू डू दिस. these are the examples for your practice. I have given only 5 examples. Mixed type, there are different types mixed. Now I can give you many more examples after we complete this topic. Okay, when I find a book from which I can give you examples, we can have many examples, or I can make the examples on my own for you. But for now this is sufficient. Have a very nice time, good time. Enjoy your studies. Bye bye.